Okay, before we start, let's just settle in. Make a deep breath, close your eyes, and exhale. And feel how, for every exhalation you do, you feel more and more heavy in the body. With every exhalation you do, you fall into gravity and really become heavy and present. But if there are any thoughts that are interrupting you in any way, just allow the thoughts to be there. Just like if a car is passing in the street, or a cloud is passing on the sky, or a dog is barking in the background, or some smell of toast that someone else in the family are making is reaching your nostrils. All of those things you just allow to be there. You're not in any fight with any of them. And it's the same with the thoughts. There's no need to battle or be forceful or fight them. They're coming and going, just like any of the other senses. So it's fine. So sit and exhale deeply and feel how you get heavy and present. And make contact with your feet. Now, without moving your feet, how does it feel to have feet? So if you notice how the feet feels, do you feel the socks you have on or the shoes you have on? If you're not moving your feet, does it just feel like tension? There might be a buzzing sensation. I would like for you to bring attention to, when I'm talking about your feet, do you then get a mental image of your feet? That is the mind interrupting. It's the mind going like, oh, feet. Oh, we're talking about feet. And then creates a picture of your feet. If you really try to zoom in on that picture, do you see that it's almost impossible to grasp? It might not even be your feet. I mean, what's up with that? And if I ask you which direction your feet are, you feel that your eyes are slightly pointing downwards. So is that the only indication you have of the direction in space where your feet are? Is that because your eyes are pointing that way? So what I'm asking you to do is really, really slow down. When I'm asking you to notice your feet, do you actually feel your feet? Or is it the eyes pointing downwards? What is giving you an indication of where the feet are? Do you actually feel your feet, or do you have a picture of your feet? All those experiences are part of that identification as an I we have. So let's move from the feet to the knees. Now, what happened when you did that? If you slow down and really be curious, you can think of your feet again and then move up to the knees. How is that experienced? What does the mind do? Do you have an image in your mind about going from the feet and up to the knees? Do you have an image of movement? Do you have an image of your knees? And which angle do you see that movement from? Is it from the point of view of your eyes moving from the feet up to the knees, or is it from the outside of the body? And all of that identification is happening in kind of like a little bubble that we're not aware of if we are too quick in the inquiry. Now move up to your hips. How do you experience your hips? Do you feel them? Do you feel your bum in the seat? And you differentiate between what is bum and what is seat. Can you feel the entire bum, or is it just part of it? And if you're sitting and your spine is erect and your legs are almost like in a 45-degree angle from the spine, is it felt like that? Or does it feel like your legs are in a different angle, but your spine is in a different angle? And still with the focus on your hips, how does the connection between the feet and the hips feel? Do you feel your legs in between, or is that also just a mental image? Does it feel like the sensation of where you assume the feet to be is just floating in space? Now do an inhalation and a kegel where you feel the tension going all the way up through the spine, and exhale. And feel the front of the body and the back and the right side and the left side and above you and below you. Now, how is that experienced? Does it feel like you're sitting in the middle? And when I'm asking you to notice the front of the body, are you outside of the body, seeing a bubble outside of the body, or is it the front of your body with the skin touching the clothes that you're wearing? How is it experienced? And is there equal attention in all the six directions? So if you're feeling less attention in the lower back, let's say, how is that experienced? Is it an image? Or is it a felt sense that there's a part that you can't really get in contact with? Or are you already off in your mind and not really listening because your mind is taking you on a little trip? Now, how is that experienced? Are you judgmental when you catch yourself being in thought? Or are you allowing thought just to be any of the other senses? You hear sound, you smell. Or is it easy for you to just sit and notice the body like this? Or is a resistance coming up? Are you resisting the resistance? So just sit and relax and feel your body. Where's your attention? What image are you seeing? Are you seeing your body from the outside? Are you seeing it from the inside? And if you're seeing the body from the inside, where are you looking from? From the head or the chest? From the hips? Where's the center of the experiences? Or is it just sensory experiences floating in space where nothing is really connected to anything? Where there's not a center. It's just sensory experiences. And just like there's a sensory experience of some pressure where the foot would be, there are some images that are floating around in space as well. Do you have clear boundaries? What would happen if they dissolved? And when I said that, what did you feel by that? Did you get concerned? Or did a cascade of thoughts coming? You feel your neck and your head and the sockets of your eyes. And with your eyes closed, then look up and to the right and down and to the left and up and look down, look to the right and look to the left. And get your eyes back into the center. Now, where was your attention when you did that? Was that solely in your head because your eyes were moving? So if you wiggle your toes, where's your attention now? Only in your toes? Okay, back to your center. Make a deep inhalation. And exhale. Get ready to open your eyes shortly. Make another deep inhalation. Exhale. And open your eyes.